are your opinions on the legalisation of marijuana?
I think if we legalise it, it'll lower the crime.
It's the world's #1 crop in front of tobacco, corn and all vegetables combined. Many people use it as a religious or spiritual right. Many people use it for recreation or for medicinal reasons. Today, over 10 million Britons confess to trying cannabis, with 2 million sparking each month. If we compare these figures to that of 20 years ago, the numbers have more than tripled.
What are your feelings of other people smoking marijuana?
I don't see too many problems with it. I have friends who smoke marijuana. It's not, don't know, I guess there's like a difference between casually doing it and doing it to a point where you feel like it would make you happier to always be doing it or something, because if you rely on it.
There's a lot of controversy over this drug. First of all, there's nowhere in the world it's been completely legalised. Many people believe that in the motherland, Amsterdam and Jamaica, it has been completely legalised, but it's only been decriminalised along with Spain and 15 other countries. Look at America. Many states you can be jailed for the smallest possession, where in many other states decriminalisation for medicinal use has been prohibited. So
I think the people that smoke cannabis will end up moving on to stronger drugs.
Yeah, I do think that. Why not? Because if you are smoking weed or cannabis or whatever you call it, you can move on to harder stuff because eventually your body will get used to it. So you'll want to try harder drugs to get an effect.
However, today drug dealers are now modifying their marijuana, disrupting this fine balance of chemicals to have more THC and less CBD. This is because it makes it more appealing to sell and provides a greater high for the customer. But on top of that, they're also adding additives to their marijuana such as chalk, crushed glass and sugar, and in some cases lead. In Germany, 29 users were found with lead intoxication from their marijuana, all in search of greater profit. This is because it makes the marijuana look more appealing to sell and a higher grade.
I don't object to people smoking cannabis. I think it should probably be legal. Although I don't really mind it that much, and I wouldn't really be bothered if I wanted to.
The government is spending millions of pounds of the taxpayers' money fighting this drug ring, putting people in jail for possession and distribution. In 2007 alone, 160,000 people in the UK received a criminal conviction for marijuana. But they're losing this battle. A professor of the British Medical Journal suggested that it should be licensed like cigarettes and alcohol, as banning has not worked. Doing this in our country, first of all, would put marijuana drug dealers out of business, full stop. It would also free up millions of pounds of the taxpayers' money for a different cause. On top of that, the government would be able to tax this crop, which could bring them millions of pounds in a year. Some estimate the weed industry could be between anything between 10 and 20 million pounds a year. On top of that, they'd be able to control this THC and CBD balance, which is looking like it's the greatest threat from smoking marijuana. Lastly, if we look at Portugal, in Portugal they decriminalised all drugs, and ever since, surprisingly to the world, all drug related incidents, crimes and deaths have fell.